Here we go, the reefs. Right, it looks like everyone's making their way back up there, doesn't it? Should we just follow him and see what happens? Yeah. Right, guys, it looks like the reefs are being handed out, so just start making our way, following the crowd. And just see where it leads. Looks like it's not ended yet. Okie dokie. That bloody helicopter has been annoying. Whoops. That's been making more noise than the crowd. Here we go, they're on the move. You alright, pal? Wait.
Yeah, keep going, yeah.
Cheers, mate. Thanks a lot. Much appreciated. Nice one. Alright, looks like we're off. Okie dokie. Here we go. Going.
Justice for the 21! Justice for the 21! Justice for the 21! Justice for the 21! For the 21! Speak to me later, tell me later. Okay.
Alright, buddy. You alright, mate? The police have been alright.
Alright.
Alright, mate. How you doing? Sorted. Hello, mate. You alright? Good to see you, pal. Good to see you. Oh, I'm sorry, pal. It's not a good idea walking backwards.
No, it's not.
It never works out well.
Not a good idea moonwalking in the street.
No, definitely not.
Right over them curves,
My Michael Jackson skills are not here today.
Not today. Like I say, someone will get 250 sheets for that with all these cameras about, Phil.
I know, it's bound to happen. It's one way I make a few quid, pay for me day's work, you know what I mean? See, everyone seems to be quite happy. There doesn't seem to be any anger. You know, what the left want to portray is that it's a load of wrong. Yeah.
Football fans.
Yeah. All appreciative.
What they do.
Yeah.
You know.
all sticking by one another, no matter what fans.
No matter what club colours they are.
Exactly.
What part of the country they've come from,
Yeah.
do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know, it's all, it's all one thing, isn't it?
Here we go. Well, let me have a talk to her. Wait, sorry pal, you alright? You alright? I just wanted to have a look at your little sign.
I've just asked her why she's saying no to racism. There's no one there.
Yeah, can I just ask why that sign's there? Do you think this is about racism?
Racist at all.
Do you really
How many
need to
people
come up
died
here
in
in a
Birmingham
mob
21
like
years
that?
ago?
I'm not mobbing you, I'm just asking you a
All
question.
those people died years ago in Birmingham. What's that got to do with
What's that
racism?
got to do with Tommy Robinson and Jeremy Corbyn?
Where's
and
Tommy
all the other
Robinson?
stuff
What are you
you've been
bringing him into it
ranting
for?
on?
No, but do you
No
not
one's
see
mentioned
that
Tommy
sign is labelling everybody? You're building a straw man for everyone. So that is indicative of everyone in that march.
Yeah, you're calling everyone a racist.
So why have you got that sign then?
Because I don't agree with blaming everything on Muslims.
No one's blaming everything on Muslims. What we're saying is nefarious stuff within Islam.
I've seen the Football Lads Alliance, I've seen your Facebook group, I know what you put on there.
You know what I put on there?
As a group, I know what is put on there by the
And what
Football
okay,
Lads
well explain. Get yourself out. What's being put on there that justifies that?
I'm not interested in being filmed anymore.
No, but look, can I just say,
It's on public street. You can't.
you're holding that sign up, so we're allowed to counter that sign, surely. You can't then go, I don't want to be filmed, because what's the point in holding the sign up?
Because we're not allowed to speak our words.
Fascism is.
Well, you are, because you're telling us what we can
I'm
and
just
cannot say.
standing here holding the sign.
Yeah,
I know, but we're asking you to explain what you mean by that sign, because it don't make sense. I've just been there, and there's no one that's racist, got any racist thoughts. There's Gurkhas there, there's black people there, there's Asian people there.
Blaming Muslims for all the problems in this country, and I don't agree with them.
So you think the amount of terrorism that we've had over the past 10, 15 years, do you not think there's a Monday, you know,
There's a far right aspect to it that's increasingly
how many people have been
dangerous.
So do you think-
far right people?
do you think
Joe Cox.
One.
that's one person? What about Manchester? What about what's just happened in France?
London Bridge.
About London Bridge? There's many. You just don't want to see it.
I'm not
Well, that's fine. I'd rather you go, because what you're doing, you're insulting everybody.
What's going on, Phil? Sorry, I just turned up, mate.
This lady stood with a sign,
Yeah, that stand together.
and I've just gone up, and look, you can see now she don't want to take the heat. So she's quite happy being in the kitchen, but she don't want to take the heat.
So what, you just
Pal,
questioned her on her
nice
sign
one,
and
mate,
she
nice
lost
one.
it, basically.
Yeah, she didn't want to be questioned on that sign, and that's all it is. We're trying to say, well how can you justify that sign? Because I've just been in that march, I've spoke to everyone in there. You know, it's Birmingham stands up against racism, and
Hey, give us a show it to us. Oh, beautiful. Oh, my camera's out of focus. Try again. Yeah, give us a stance.
there we go.
Oh yeah, love it.
Should be done for littering, aye?
Someone should re-amend that sign.
Oh, there's stuff on the back.
We will not. What?
We're all going a bit quiet about that one, aren't we?
Stand up to racism.
What? Stand up to racism? How about stand the sign up and do one because you don't want to be
Don't
questioned?
get me wrong, yeah. It's, no, not at all.
Could have
Don't
been
get me wrong,
better.
yeah. If she was going to give you, an argument and try and be honest with you and whatnot,
Yeah.
then we would understand that. But what's she done? She
But it
just
was the
stood there.
usual mantra.
Yeah, you're racist.
Racist,
you're fascist,
yeah.
You're homophobic.
Facebook, the same basically. FLA was racist, and all the comments that have been kind of put on that echo chamber. Everyone's talking about, Islam and how nefarious it is. We're talking about a specific thing here. We're not talking about all Muslims. But she won't get past that fact. She wants to hold that sign up, but then have that strong opinion, but then don't want to be counted on that opinion. You can see. She almost felt like she was being bullied. I wasn't bullying her. I was just asking her a normal question. She's
Well,
allowed
it's-
to ask me a
it's the main
question.
question though, Phil. What race is Islam?
Exactly.
What race is Islam?
Exactly.
Because I'd love to know. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I'm not the most educated person, but that ain't a
But we
race.
know that. We know that. You know.
It's not a race.
It's not hard. It's not hard.
All right. Well, we should get on to.
We should. We've got more important things to worry about. But you can see how quickly they crumble when you actually go and just question him.
Yeah, exactly.
The last thing any of us want to do is maliciously go over to people. That's what the... You all right, guys? You all right, mate? Cheers, mate. Cheers, fellas. Hello, Phil.
How are you doing?
The bucket man.
Collection's going well.
Tricky Phil here. Tricky Phil from
So Phil, come on, talk to me. How did you think it all went?
I thought it went great.
Yep.
Yeah. Justice for
Yep.
the 21. Yeah.
Good numbers. Everyone was respectful.
Respectful.
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah.
The silence, you could tell there that there was honour
The minute
with that.
silence was good as well.
You could hear the pin drop, couldn't you? It was brilliant.
A lot of respect. Couldn't have asked for anything better. Really.
No. No.
And shouldn't get branded right wing and fascist. And
Oh,
all
of
the
course.
rest of it.
Well, we've
Not
just...
forgetting that Nazis that they keep branding us are actually left to a socialist. So Corbyn is like some more.
It's a
Nazis
contradiction.
than we-
Contradiction in terms, mate.
Stupidity.
We've only got to look at your outfits and think, right, what are we calling them Nazis for? What's going on in this world when we're doing that? It's absolutely ridiculous. Here we are, we're laying reefs. In the centre of Birmingham. There's John.
Just having a chin like getting
You can't help yourself, can you, Ray?
Honestly, I'm racking them up on my list.
John just goes round city to city, chatting up beautiful women everywhere he goes.
Well, actually, a Muslim guy come today to look for me.
Right.
And on my video I did with Jamaica last week,
Yep.
I said to it, I said, no one asked this question. I said, is Islam compatible with the West? And then I said, personally, I don't think it is, and neither do a lot of people. He come up and found that offensive.
That's
He said,
your opinion.
I find it offensive. And I went, have you looked at my other videos? He went, yeah, I never mentioned religion. I
Right.
just mentioned it's one time Islam. And
Yep.
he found it offensive. We had a nice talk and all that lot, but
Right.
you know, I didn't slag anyone off. I didn't threaten to murder anyone. I never denounced it. I just said it's not compatible when he found that offensive.
Now, is there a reason why you've said that, John? You're not just instantly going, oh, I've just woke up today and I feel like Islam's just non-compatible. Hello, Baroness.
Have you asked the question?
I haven't asked the question yet. I'm dying to, but I'm just wondering whether I need to get on my toes
Stop
quick once I've asked it.
interrupting, Tony. Come on, absolutely.
That's the Baroness there, muscling in as usual. Come on.
I mean, with having an half Pakistani nephew who's 24 years old, I picked up a Quran 20 years ago, mate.
Yeah.
People around here might have only picked up past 10.
Yeah.
I've never been shown any respect of his family, and through incidents of growing up in Oldham, that's why I don't think Islam's compatible. Sharia law as well, making women second class and all that lot. And I don't know everything about it, but it's quite obvious that it is like that, and I don't agree with that. And I was telling him an incident of a Muslim woman went to run for a councillor job in a Muslim area in Oldham. Oh, the guys fucked her off, ousted her out. They didn't want her in. You know what I mean? Because she's a woman, and then she's now running in a predominantly white area to get these votes, and that's what it's like in
So
Oldham.
that's discrimination
Yeah,
all in
and
itself.
No one says nothing.
Yeah.
No one said, and then he said that it's like that's why it's not compatible with the West because of things like that. You know what I mean? And imagine on a British or an English estate or something, and then a woman went for councillor. The guys wouldn't oust her out and kick her out, you know, because
Couldn't do that.
They wouldn't do that, would
Yeah.
they? But it's happened in Oldham. It happens all the time.
Yeah,
And,
yeah.
and when you did the video about the UKIP woman last week,
Yes.
it just comes in. I show them that, and I've got it all on here.
Right.
That's what's happening in Oldham. So yeah, I don't think it's compatible with me.
Yeah.
Honestly, personally.
I mean, let's have it right. There's people within Islam that are very much compatible because they don't fully live by the full interpretation of what we call the Quran.
Yeah.
The full, nefarious side of it, where you've got people that are doing all kinds of stuff and have their beliefs that they pull themselves away from us. We're not pulling away from them. We want them to assimilate. We want people to assimilate, just like my father when he come over from Sierra Leone, assimilated to the country. That's all we're asking. We don't seem to see that. We seem to see people that are creating their own little caliphate, if you want to say.
I mean, in Islam, in Islamic countries, it's religion that rules. There's no, you know what I mean? And we live in a non-secular we live
society.
in a secular where religion doesn't rule anything. It has a little bit of input, but it don't rule
over the years. But nowadays, no, we've moved past that.
But they're like that. They're like that. We might have been years ago, but we don't want that now because we're very equality and all that lot for everyone. And religion don't rule us, but it rules their countries. So how can they come here and think it's compatible if the religion rules? And I think if it were up to Muslims, they'd have a religious council, they'd have a religious this, and that's not going to work in England. I don't think it is. Not now. It might have worked 100 years ago, but it's definitely not going to work now. So he said that, and I pointed out to him, I said, I don't talk about religion hardly because I don't know about it. I don't know everything. And all I've said is Islam is incompatible. He find it that it would be offensive to other people. And I went, right, well, it's my freedom of speech, I'll have to get over it, won't they? Or you could get attacked in the street and said, well, they can try, you know what I mean?
See, but by saying that then, what he's saying is that because you are disagreeing and you've got your own opinion, then it's okay for fascists to come out.
Yeah.
So you're all right being beat up because you've got a belief. Whereas if we could stand here now and we could say what we want about God, Christ, the frigging whole lot, you know, frigging nuns, the lot, no one's going to bat an eyelid. No one's going to want to kill you. No one's going to want to bomb you. You ain't going to get 50 people chasing you around frigging Speaker's Corner. You know, so when you say non-compatible, there's some of the reasons why the innocent public feel that the people that literally interpret Islam to its fullest extent, why we feel that way. There's reasons behind it. We're not just going, oh, all Muslims are wrong. I don't truly believe all Muslims are wrong. I truly believe that there are some Muslims that follow it to its full extent. And by doing that, they are making themselves incompatible with Western society.
Definitely.
And that's the bottom line. So you can't be any more clearer than that. But these guys, it's like it doesn't matter what you say. You're still going to take offence to it. And I say sticks and stones. So if you don't like what I've got to say, I don't want to get violent with you. I've got no reason to do that. But at the same time, I've got every right to speak my mind. Just like you have.
It's unbelievable. Like I said, anything in my videos, I hardly ever mention religion. And I don't it says this in the car. I don't say that. Because I don't know, and my fight is with political correctness and a couple of other things, but it's not like directly to do. And then he says that. And I thought, have you watched my videos? I hardly ever mention religion. I find it offensive.
That one,
unbelievable.
They will do. You know, they want everyone to be subservient to it through political correctness. You broke the political correctness spell there by saying that. You should be saying that, pal.
Fast turned up.
Oh, really? Right, John.
No worries.
Looks like we're busy.
Before you go, can I just get a picture of you, mate?
Sure you can, mate. Sure you can.
How do you do it? You do that thing, don't you? Right, this is a City fan and a red.
Oh, right. True unity.
Fucking proper unity, mate. Cheers,
nice one, mate.
Hey,
You're
mate,
welcome.
I've got respect for everything you're doing, pal.
Thank you very much.
Fucking sound.
Nice one, mate.
Keep
Much
on going,
appreciated.
mate, right?
Thank you. Really appreciate that. Hello, pal. You all right? Oh, maybe not. Am I getting through here? Oh, no, I'm not. Don't be daft. Not with a backpack on. Yeah, cheers, pal. Right, just having a little wander. You all right, matey? Nice one, mate.
Legend.
Thank you very much, sir. Much appreciated. You all right? Okay. Right. Okay.
See you in a bit, boys.
I was up there now, isn't it? Yeah.
All right, matey. You all right?
Shouldn't that happen to John?
Say again.
The guy up the you can't see it because of the. Come this way. What's it? The guy up the roof.
Yeah, mate. You all right? Oh, what have you got for us there?
You'll like this, mate. You'll like
All right.
There, get in there.
Can we get you in?
I need to be able to tell my children I did not stay silent. Yeah, and that's why we're all out, innit? Yeah. That's what makes average people stand up and go, I'm not taking it anymore. Yeah. Brilliant sign.
We spoke about the way down. You know, there's some people do some outstanding speeches, you know what I mean? And it means a lot, doesn't it? You know,
of course it does.
Somebody speaks well.
Roll that out, mate. We'll have a photo behind it, yeah?
Can I have a photo with you, bro?
Sure can.
Is that right?
Yeah. Brilliant.
Cheers, Phil. Cheers, brother.
No problem, mate. No problem.
Same as for.
Cheers, mate. You're all right, pal. You're all right. Right, I'm just going to jump in this photo because I want to be in this photo. Right, I'm going to film this guy.
You're going to film him?
There's a bit of...
I don't know him.
He's
following us, man. Oh, he sees your camera.
Let me get him out of my ugly mug.
Right.
He wants to
I
get
just
him
want to be able to
as well.
film the whole
I know,
process.
1 second, boy, you know what I mean? Just means a lot, mate.
White button, is it? White button.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
Took 2 there just to make sure.
Brilliant. Thank you very much.
It's a good positive day, isn't it?
Once
Good to meet you.
You too. Enjoy yourselves. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you.
The image I've got, boy.
Say again. Yeah, I've got the work to do. The work starts once I'm leaving because I'm like this at home trying to collate it all.
Seeing that you're
right,
holding
man.
my flag with me because it's a United flag.
Bristol debut. I know.
Yeah, we're up for that. Yeah, we're on there, mate. Can't wait for that one, the 28th.
Yeah, 28th.
Yeah. I think Telford's the week before, isn't it? The 21st.
I think so, mate, yeah.
Oh, now you're warming my heart, pal. Now you're warming it. Now you're warming it. Oh, yes. Right. Look at this, guys. Look at this. I'm actually, it's the wrong way round yet, but I'll get the other side. Make it a lot easier. Look at that. The United contingent. New Zealand. Lee Rigby, rest in peace. Brilliant. What a flag that is. What a flag. Brilliant.
See you in Bristol, mate, right?
Mate, nice one.
Nice one, mate.
Yeah,
Right.
nice
Take
one.
care, mate.
You too. Cheers, pal. Absolutely fantastic. See what else is going on. You all right, pal? Nice one, mate.
Yeah.
Cheers, mate.
We was at Manchester.
All right. Yeah.
That's Mrs. Antifa, remember her?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Of course. How can I forget her? She's got me to where I am now, I guess. You know, matey. Please. Thank you, sir. Thanks very much.
A very deluded woman.
Yes. Yeah.
Right, I'm going to go
It's a shame.
side of the flag.
It's a shame that, you know, we've got this kind of division, that we can't all come together. What is a central point that affects everyone? And that's the irony behind it. You know, we're all human beings here.
Boggling attitude
Yeah.
to life.
Just that's why we're here, try to wake people up.
Their t-shirts spell volumes, isn't it?
Well, yeah. The old Corbynista. I know, yeah. Freaking hell. You're all right, buddy. Nice one, guys. Cheers, much appreciated. Okay, mate, you take care.
What train are you on?
8:01, I think it is. Have a good day, pal. Mr. Simon Bean, how are you, sir?
Always well, mate.
Yeah? Yeah, I'm fine, mate. Enjoying the day. It's very vibrant, isn't it?
It is.
That was a good speech you done there.
It's all right.
Yeah,
That's all right.
yeah, mate.
Happy day.
And the salute at the end. My God.
What you got to there?
Made me feel patriotic
I
there.
haven't done that in years.
Oh,
I'd see
wow.
if I could still do it.
Oh, wow.
This man is a genuine war hero, right?
Yes.
He has been there, done it, worn the t-shirt, and he has. I'm not going to say it again. we're trying to see who can get murdered first. Me or Simon, you know.
Defended myself.
Yeah, you got to do it. You got to do it.
So, but more importantly, I was defending 4 civilians.
Yeah.
And another soldier. So.
Oh, really?
Just one of them things.
Yeah.
We had 2 RAF officers.
Yeah.
That they fire about 5 rounds a year, so they wouldn't be great on the marksmanship.
Yeah, when it comes to it. Yeah.
2 civilian clerks. They were going on holiday, leave, R&R, let's say.
Right.
I was already heading off to Kuwait anyway, from Iraq. So it seemed like a good idea logistically just to take the 4 of them along with me. One could ride shotgun, one civvy in the back, another vehicle doing the exact same thing. Next thing you know, we're ambushed.
Bloody hell.
So,
bloody hell.
With 2 lone civilianised vehicles.
Yeah.
2 soldiers, 2 RAF officers.
No arms. Have you
2
got
civvies.
Right.
We had weapons.
Right.
So we basically put the civilians in safety.
Yeah.
Along with the 2 RAF officers and said, stay put. weighed up the situation, called in for air support. Air support didn't turn up for 15 minutes, by which time it was all over. Because I then had to renegotiate my thought processes, if you like, and leave a guy, the other soldier, in charge of the 2 RAF officers and 2 civvies, and just say, stay there, you'll babysit. I'll try and deal with this. Well, it turned up, we were ambushed by 12, and 7 of them managed to walk away. So,
Right. But the fact that they've walked away means that you've given them a good fight, so they didn't want to see it through. They've realised, you know what?
That's it.
Yeah.
I think they've run out of ammunition.
You're better trained. You're better determined.
So the next thing you know, you're bouncing on the bodies and rolling them over to make sure they have a booby trap themselves.
Right. Bloody hell, what a thing to do.
Sort of
See, this is the thing that we don't realise, being a civilian, you know?
See, covered in their blood, and the next thing you know, an hour's helicopters have turned up. 2 vehicles you're in have been fragged with thermite grenades. You've taken all the important stuff out of the vehicles with you. Next thing you know, you're getting a quick debrief, then you're off for a shower, and then you sat in the shower crying yourself almost asleep.
Yeah, wondering what the hell.
Yeah.
And then you've still got that mental scar.
All the adrenaline's gone right up,
Yeah.
and then as it comes down, all that sadness and emotion sort of comes in.
Yeah.
You start thinking what way it was.
Yeah. So when you've dealt with something like that, when you come home and see what you're seeing now, it's nothing to do what you're doing. It almost feels, what's the point? From what I've done, you know.
It's like I said in that speech, we now find ourselves at war at home.
Yes.
And it's ridiculous.
Yeah.
If you're sent by a government, as tin pot as the government might be, and you're to do a task, that's one thing.
Mm-hmm.
But when you're sort of defenceless and you're out in the mob and your uniform's sort of been long gone in the bin and your rifle's nowhere ever to be seen again, and the fact that we're not allowed to have a personal firearms licence over here, even though I'm a qualified instructor on weaponry, then you see what's going on in the country, the atrocities, and there's nothing you can do about it. You have to rely on the 120,000 police.
Yeah.
And that's all we've got.
Knowing that their hands are tied.
Knowing what the hell's going on.
Yeah.
So it sort of, it saddens you a bit.
Of course it does.
So hence 2 years with the shrink and everything else.
Bloody hell, right.
But I'm all right now.
Well, you weren't thinking, Simon, mate. You're well together. You're certainly well together, you know. So it's brilliant. It's like, I love being with you guys. This is why, once I found out about the FLA and this, that and the other and all the shenanigans that was going on, as soon as I heard the vets are pulled out, thought, right, I'm not one for being manipulated and just running, you know, to the crowd. I actually do use my own mind. But I've followed you guys for a long time now.
That's right.
And I know I'm really behind everything that you're doing. And I know you've got honour and decency in everything that you're doing, or what you try and do. So for you guys to pull out, it seemed the only thing to do, rather than stay over this side and potentially stay in a movement that is going to trip up at some point if things it's not sorted.
We just couldn't do it, Phil, to be perfectly honest.
Yeah.
And we've got nothing against all the lads in the FLA.
Yeah.
If all the FLA come across the DFLA tomorrow, then that would be like a dream come true.
Yeah.
It's just all down to an individual, really.
Yes.
And that individual's been quite diplomatically spoken to, both face to face, on the phone, through social media, privately on social media, etc. And he just won't make that decision.
Won't budge.
So, because there's lots of alleged goings on, DFLA was formed. We chose to take allegiance with the DFLA. But the FLA boys are still there. They're still part of us as well.
Yeah.
Still only that one.
Yeah. Well, what was brilliant when we all met at this pub here, and then when we started to just make our way around the corner, the FLA was literally walking up the street.
That's it.
Now you'd think that, oh look, they're the enemy. Look, it wasn't like that. Everyone
Just
was
join
clapping because we're all one.
It's a brotherhood, isn't it?
It is, without a doubt.
Everybody's coming in.
Yeah.
not just a brother, it's a brother and sisterhood.
Yeah.
Because there's almost as many women that are on side with everything
which is
that's
brilliant to
trying
see.
be achieved as there are men.
The more the better. Because it's about every civilian in this country. It's not just about men.
That's right.
Because the men will probably give the narrative, oh, look, a load of skinheads, oh, a load of wrongins. Get some women, it softens the message. Say, you know what, it's affecting women, and women are, you know, just like anyone else, really.
And what I'm hoping is that as we're in the world of social media, and kids have access to social media, whether their mums and dads like it or not, they're on social media. And hopefully they see things like this, and it will sow a seed in their little heads, and they'll grow up sort of fighting for the same thing. So that a few years down the line, instead of us bowing out and the snowflake generation falling flat on their face, with a bit of luck, they'll be bouncing up and saying, we can actually make a difference in all this as well.
Well, to be honest, Simon, I absolutely feel that what we're doing now, we're laying path for the next generation. I don't think that we're going to have any change in our generation. I think all we're doing now is letting the younger generation know we've got problems. Don't be scared.
That's right.
Don't be beaten into submission. Get out there and look what your father's doing, look what your brothers are doing. Get out there, and hopefully that common sense seed will be sown. You know, I know that it's not going to change overnight. I know the politicians are not all of a sudden going, oh, sorry guys, we got it all wrong. We're going to deport the 450. You know, we're going to stop this. They're not going to do it. They're going to stick to the guns. They're doubling down. So all we can do is make the younger generation more aware. So they're not going to grow up, like you say, as snowflakes and counteract us again. You know, it's bad enough with our authorities doing it. So, absolutely fantastic day.
New beginnings.
New beginnings.
Today is a really, really good day, I think. It's definitely a day that will go down in infamy. In some ways, although the numbers are good, they weren't as high as they were in London last year, but that's irrespective. The numbers that are here today were a lot higher than
Edinburgh.
The numbers that were up in Edinburgh.
That's right.
When we only had 200 or 300. We're in a great city. It's the second city of England.
Well, I'd say Manchester, mate. Come on. I'm not getting partisan, but you know us, Manx.
On numbers of people.
Well, and the best football team. Well, maybe not. Well, maybe not.
But on square footage,
the biggest second city.
I'm not going to start a fight, mate. Honestly, I ain't got my trainers on, so I'm not going to get cocky. I know my place. Birmingham, the Brums are the killers. They're the ones. They're doing it.
I'll write a speech about it.
So what's next for you then, Simon? What's coming up on the radar?
Right, on the radar for me, work-wise.
Right.
I'm working for Lidl's.
All right.
Warehousing.
Right.
So that sort of come up out of the blue. So that's quite good. And there's other things sort of, they're on the radar, but they're miles on the extremities of the radar. And that's all sort of, the close protection side and all that. So it's quite hit and miss. Because it's a bit like, I came out the army and become a truck driver because that's what I could do. The country's swamped with lorry drivers, so I came out of it. You go into IT, it's swamped with IT.